What's going on, guys? We are at the Turlock flea market. Look at all these Blu-rays. I'm going to be going through pretty much all of these. I already found 2. And then check this absolute banger out, dude. Like, only paid $5 for it. We'll talk about it a little more, and I'll pop a comp up. But that's absolutely crazy. But yeah, we're gonna be going through all these, and I'll let you know what I find. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. As you see here, I got a lot of Blu-ray, 64 to be exact. So I'm gonna show you guys a clip on where I got these at, and just absolutely crazy haul. And all these Blu-rays are at least $15 each on eBay, but there's a lot of obscure, just good Blu-rays in here that are worth a lot more. So if you're looking to get into Blu-rays or DVDs, definitely stick around, because there's some really good Blu-rays in here. I paid $2 each. So the seller originally was asking 2 for $5, and he said if I get a lot, he said that he'll do $2 a piece. So I just went to town. As you guys saw in the previous clip, there was like 3 bins of these, or boxes. And the crazy thing is, there was no competition. I was just there scanning, looking through everything. I literally scanned every single Blu-ray, and it took me like an hour and a half. And this was the result. So we're going to go through it. Make sure you guys like the video, comment, subscribe. So let's get into it. Alright, guys, so here is all the movies. We're just going to go through them one by one. So let's jump right into it. So this was like the only set that I bought that wasn't Blu-ray. And this is the complete collection. So whenever I find complete collections or complete series, stuff like that, I always look into them, whether they're regular DVD or Blu-ray. And they're usually, for the most part, always good. So I should be able to get at least $35 to $40 just for this one right here. And also in that lot, there was a couple 4Ks as well. And 4Ks do very well, of course, on eBay as well. So this is the Revenant, and these are all in like really, really good condition. And sorry if the comps are on the screen like kind of fast. On to the next, because there's so many. I don't want this video to be extremely long. But I hope you guys are taking notes. And then the Agony and the Ecstasy. I hope I said that right. And make sure you guys are also keeping track or paying attention of like the makers of the movies as well, the developers. This one is really good. Silverado. It's like a book style. Really cool. And just in really good condition. So for $2 a piece, I just couldn't believe it. It's an amazing deal, and it was crazy that there was like no competition. Star Trek. This is season 1. So if you ever see like seasons on Blu-ray, definitely look into them. And yeah, and a lot of times, like with Blu-rays too, if they have the slipcover, you can usually get more money. And if they're missing the slipcover, usually the price goes down pretty drastically, actually, on a lot of them that I've seen. And you'll notice a lot of these are like obscure and ones that I've personally have never seen before. And I've been doing this for a long time. And this is why I just love doing media. I've been really enjoying doing DVDs, VHS, and Blu-rays and all that stuff, because there's just not a whole lot of competition, and people are usually pretty lazy when it comes to scanning, all through all the Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff like that, and I'm not. So instead of going out hunting for video games, the stuff that everyone already knows, I try to look for things that are like the low-hanging fruit. Like, of course, there's people, other resellers that know about Blu-rays, DVDs, and stuff like that, but not a lot of people are willing to put in that work to scan through hundreds of Blu-rays. This one's pretty cool. Amistad. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys, learned something from this video. Lonesome Dove. There's a lot of Western in here as well. Blazing Saddles with Mel Brooks in it. And I actually collect Blu-rays myself, but I don't think there's really any in here that I would really want for myself. But we'll see. And then Garp. The World According to Garp with Robin Williams. This one is brand new, sealed. And then here's a good one right here, Firefly. This is the complete series. Sorry if you guys hear my birds out there. So keep an eye out for that one, Firefly. And then Doctor Who in the, I don't even know how to pronounce that. And yes, I graduated high school. I just am bad with English sometimes. But this one is Studio Canal, so that's the maker. And then also I wanted to point out another one. The Royal Shakespeare Company, keeping out for that maker as well, because they could have some really good value. And then this one right here, Dave. This one is also brand new sealed. And usually, like, if they're brand new sealed, I always will look them up as well. And then this one's crazy as well. I got to do a little bit more research. I actually might watch this one because it has Robert De Niro in it and Wesley Snipes, two great actors. And it just looks super interesting. And, yeah, you guys can see on the screen, that's a active listing. So I got to do a little more research, maybe use Terapeak. And then this is kind of cool. You can see if you put it in the light. You can see, like, is that like one of the movie scenes or something like that? But just in really good condition. So this guy was obviously a collector that had all these. And the person that bought them, all this stuff just came out of a storage unit. That's what he said. So, and then Torchwood. Here's another great company to look out for, BBC. And, yeah, so a lot of their stuff does really good. Even on regular DVDs, some of those can do good. But, yeah, keep an eye out for that company as well. And then I found a lot of, like, war style, like, war movies and, like, documentaries and stuff. This one, The Civil War in Color by the History Channel. See History Channel as well. Always look into those. Try to go a little faster, guys. Eddie Cruisers, double features. A lot of those always do good. And if any of these that you want, if you're a collector out there, just comment down below and I'll reach out to you on my Instagram or something like that. Or you can reach out to me at AdrianAdler209 and I'll hook you up. Literally, I got these for $2. If it sells for 20, just give me like $10 and, you know, half of what it goes for, and I'll sell it to you. So let me know. Capricorn 1. But of course, you have to be like a collector and prove to me that you're a collector. So you're not just buying them and reselling them yourself, because at that point, I might as well sell them myself, right? Here's another BBC. This one is Doctor Who, and this is the complete 7th series. And yeah, that one's good. Here's another war one. Here's another developer to look out for, publisher, PBS. This is the Vietnam War. These ones will be very interesting to watch, actually. I don't know. I might maybe pop some in. Probably not, but that would be pretty cool. And then here's a complete series. I thought this one, like when I first saw it, I thought this was going to go for a lot more. But it still goes for like 25, 30. So initially when I came to this booth, I saw like 3 Blu-rays just sitting by the box on the floor. And I was like, that's kind of weird. And they looked a little obscure, so I scanned them. And they were actually good ones, like $20 Blu-rays. And so there might have been a reseller there before me, but maybe they got a little, they didn't want to deal with the price for the 2 for $5, so they just put the stuff down and left. Maybe that's what I'm saying, guys. A lot of resellers are so cheap. Like, they want these Blu-rays for $1 each. $2, I feel like that's a really good deal if you're getting the, you know, Blu-rays that are $10 plus, 15 plus. So yeah, guys, I always tell you guys, don't be cheap. Get the good inventory while it's there. But yeah, Rome, the complete series, and this is in really good condition, so I'll ask like 25 to 30 for that. Galactica 1980, the complete series. Really nice. And I don't think I mentioned before, but these are all in really good shape. And you can tell, like, a lot of these are like obscure, like you've never really see these out. And like a lot of these I've seen for the first time, and that just makes it so much more funner. Axon, whatever that is, but yeah, this one is good here. Axonar. And then this one has a lot of potential. This is Pink Panther, the Cartoon Collection, Volume 1. Gotta do more research on it, but I think this is at least a $40 to $50 to $60 Blu-ray set right here. So like I said, guys, as you see on the screen, there's some bangers in here, and there's more to come. This one was interesting. This is Caprica. Here's another one of those BBC. This one is Hamlet. This one looks pretty interesting. Memento. Like, you can just look at that and be like, man, that gotta be worth something, right? Like, you get to a point where you look at something and you're like, that has to be worth something. It's either really good or just really bad. Judgment at Nuremberg. Who's the developer on this? The limited edition series. Oh, it's MGM. Also, MGM usually is pretty good too. And then this one, Awakenings, Robert De Niro and Robin Williams. Two of the best actors of all time. Then we got History, Mel Brooks, History of the World, Part 1. So make sure you guys like the video, comment, subscribe if you guys are liking these daily uploads. I really appreciate it. I try to give you guys a wide variety of stuff to look for, and just try to give you the best knowledge, everything that I know about reselling, so you can go out there and kill it and make a lot of money. Here we got Hell in the Pacific. It's an interesting looking one. Here's another PBS. This one is the Dust Bowl. So my idea with this, now that I look back, I wish I would have grabbed a lot more of the like $10 to $11, $12 ones. If I see the guy again, then I definitely will do that and try to get him maybe for $1 a piece. But anyways, I'm super grateful and happy what I got. But now that I look back at it, I wish I would have maybe bought even more. But I'm happy with what I got. The Dust Bowl, a film by Ken Burns. This one, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but it is with John Wayne, and that is the publisher, I believe, Pidax. You guys are probably gassing me for how I pronounce words, but Lionsgate right there. So Lionsgate and Pidax, I guess, keeping out for that developer as well. And then here's another PBS, the Civil War. So these ones, I guess, do pretty good. And then Doctor Who, the complete third series. I just still can't believe it, guys. $2 a piece. Like, man, we got a bang. We got two bangers coming up. Make sure you guys like the video, comment, and subscribe. This one is Corvette Summer. It's an interesting looking DVD. So 2 bangers back to back. Here we go. We're almost done, guys. We got Nixon. Super good condition. 2 disc. Crazy, right? And then Twilight Zone, the movie. I was surprised that there wasn't a lot of horror movies. Like, I was going through the bins and I was like, man, there got to be some horror, like good horror in here. I found a couple, but I thought there was definitely going to be a lot more, but definitely a good mix. So Twilight Zone, the movie. If you ever see that one, grab it. And then Star Trek Season 4. And I wish I would have grabbed the other ones that weren't really worth much, like 10, 12, 13 bucks. Now that I look back at, I probably should have just grabbed all the Star Treks. I don't know what I was thinking, but when you're doing it so quickly, sometimes you forget and you're just trying to make a deal already. And yeah, it happens to the best of us. But yeah, Star Trek, this is Season 4. And then we got 8 Men Out. This one is brand new sealed. Then we got Fearless with Jeff Bridges. Warner Bros. Abraham Lincoln. That one looks interesting. I'm trying to show you guys the developers as well, so you guys can keep an eye out for them. Then we got another PBS, the Vietnam War. I wonder if it'd be worth listing all the war ones together. I wonder if that'd be an interesting little bundle. We'll see. But yeah, the Vietnam War. Another Doctor Who. This is the second series. Here's a good one right here, Doctor Who. This is the complete season 7, 8-disc set. The Kennedys. And then here's a 4K. I think we got like 2 4Ks left. This is Inception. So that one looks pretty interesting. And then on Golden Pawn. So I wish I would have grabbed more like this, like little $10, $12, $13 ones. But it's okay, you know, it's okay. Interview with the Vampire. This one looked interesting with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. I bet you my wife will probably want to watch that. All right, last stack, guys. We got the Adventures of Buckaroo. Like, look at that. You can just like look at this and be like, that had to be worth something. Has a little punch hole in there, but that's okay. And then this one is brand new. Robin Williams 1 hour photo. Brand new sealed. Here's another PBS, The War. Here's our last 4K that we got. This one is Hidden Figures. That looks interesting. 4K Ultra HD. Here's another PBS. We got Prohibit. I'm not gonna know how to pronounce that, guys. But yeah, we got that one. Doctor Who. This is a pretty good one, I believe. All right, guys, we got a really good banger coming up. Untold History of the United States. As you see on the screen, this one goes for some really good money. So super interesting. I was shocked when I looked that one up. Then we got Beckett. And I've been going for like 16 minutes talking straight, guys, so sorry if I run out of what to talk about. It is not easy to do YouTube videos. A lot of people edit their videos and do a lot of edits. I usually do one, you know, whole video without editing it. And so yeah, guys, if there's some pauses, I apologize, but it's hard to talk for 20 minutes straight and try to keep you guys a little entertained. I know I'm not the most entertaining person, but I'm really just here to give you knowledge and so you guys can use it and go out and make money. Then we got Hooper with Burt Reynolds. And then I think I've sold this one before, Time After Time. So that one looks pretty interesting. I think these two right here were the ones that were on the ground. And I was like, those look interesting. And I scanned them and they were actually pretty good Blu-rays. So that's when I just went to town. And then this one, Das Boot. Okay, guys, last ones. We got High Anxiety, a psycho comedy. Then we got Crocodile Dundee 1 and 2 double feature. And then we got Life of Brian. And now here's a horror one by from Stephen King and J.J. Abrams. This one looked pretty interesting. So when you see Stephen King, especially on Blu-rays, it's probably usually pretty good. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate it. I gotta get to work and get a lot of this stuff listed. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.